Today's educational landscape has changed dramatically from just a few years ago. Schools, administrators, and teachers continually adapt to help students learn. But one constant still holds true: the above and beyond dedication so many teachers demonstrate in preparing students to succeed. Hancock Whitney, in partnership with the Gulf Coast Community Foundation, established the Leo W. Seal Innovative Teacher Grants in 1994 to recognize educational excellence. The Seal Grants salute outstanding teachers whose creativity and commitment enrich students' classroom experiences. The program also honors the legacies of Leo Seal Sr. and Leo Seal Jr., two of our company's longtime leaders who prompted countless economic and educational opportunities for our region.
My parents always stressed education because I'm first generation Mexican American, and to them it was the key to success. So they always said, go to school, get a degree, find that career that you love, and thankfully for me it was teaching.
So I was in school to be a physical therapist, and I was sent to a local hospital where I worked with students with physical disabilities. And I began to notice that I had a deep love for these students. So I changed my major to special education, and it's been a blessing.
I really love language. I love communicating, but I didn't feel like I got enough of that in school. And so I wanted to kind of share that passion with students.
I was the only Black student in that class, and she never made me feel like my difference was negative. She always made me feel like it was a positive. And I think even when I approach my students, whether it's music, whether they're coming to discuss problems, I always want them to feel like I hear them and I see them.
With the younger kids, they don't always know everything, or they don't know the whys to everything. So it's when they learn those whys that you kind of see that, you see in their faces this puzzle coming together.
The role of a teacher, they're kind of like the case manager of their life.
I think you always try to inspire how they can be problem solvers and make the world a little bit better.
I hope they come out of my class with being able to look at things and problem solve and critically think.
My goal is to be that guiding light for those students and to help them see their potential and their strengths.
I think the role of a teacher is to facilitate learning.
We're not doctors, we're not lawyers, but we create doctors and lawyers. So you have to be able to relate with them in order for them to feel like, okay, I'm ready to learn.
Teachers are counselors. Teachers are the disciplinarians. Sometimes a teacher has to be a parent or a friend. If you're gonna be a teacher, you're gonna have to be good at doing all of those things if you're gonna actually connect with the student and make a difference in that student's life.
So my hope for my students is definitely for them to find out what is my purpose, what are my strengths, and how they can carve their own path in life.
You want them to fly, you want them to get their education, but you also want them to come back and bring all that with them, to interject what they have learned into the community.
I want them to be able to do the things they want to do. I want them to realize the work that it takes, but to know that the payoff is there.
I think some of us are kind of gotten short-sighted with me, and it's us. We have to be able to compromise.
We can love one another regardless of our culture, our creed, our religion.
Being kind to people and accepting that there are people that are different than you, that think different than you, but it doesn't make them wrong. It doesn't make them not important or not worthy of being part of the world.
I want them to see their differences, but I don't want them to exclude someone because of their differences. Think about all those spices you put in food. They're all different, but they make that food good.
My biggest hope for the future generations is that they've been educated enough that they're capable of solving the problems that we're going to face as a planet, as a society, as a species in the near future.
It is important for us to teach students to be global stewards of what we have.
This is their planet. When they graduate high school, this is all theirs. The whole planet is theirs. There's a lot of things that need to be solved in this world, and I'm hoping that we're preparing the students to solve those problems.
Every day, devoted educators make a difference in students' lives. They teach students to think, to ask questions, to share ideas, solve problems, and become solid, successful contributors to their communities. At Hancock Whitney, we work hard to help people achieve their dreams. We congratulate this year's SEAL Grant winners and thank them and all educators for building the knowledge and skills students need to help make their own dreams come true.